EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Washington Commanders.
To kick off for the Vikings.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Okay, ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but this is going to go down as a big loss on the play. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
A huge play there on the screen pass. 37 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Commander's first down.
That's already 2 catches for this guy, and we haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Get it. Let go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. Moving left, off he goes.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
70 Lions.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. But the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up.
And this is what happens when you get a little too cute. So there's a fine line in the NFL, Mike, between being creative and innovative and also overthinking it. And I think this kind of falls into the latter category. I like the idea of pushing the envelope and giving the defense something they're not used to. But you have to...
And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Daniel. Touchdown, Washington. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. extra point. Up and good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now here's Aaron Jones. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Mikey Singer still that time makes the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
In motion, it's Jefferson. McCarthy to the air on second down. Here comes the screen to Jones. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
A short one taken by Hawkinson. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. Take it in, back at his own 12. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll have a Commander's first down. He has this one past the 35 to about the 37.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Ready, ready.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
The RPO, this one to McLaurin. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Ready.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Let go.
Daniels now going to look to throw. How do we take it in? He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do,
Okay,
you got to
ready?
seize the moment.
3rd and 7.
Let's go. 79 Broncos.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. The Commanders about to send this one away. That is fielded at the 13. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down at the 37th. A gain of 16 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Minnesota.
19-18. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Let's go.
On play action, here's McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
This is Jones. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
We are through one. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 19 yards.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Open is the tight end, Oliver. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here's 2nd and 2. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. He pulls it in around the 5. T.J. Hawkinson, touchdown Minnesota. His 4th TD grab of the season. On now for the extra point, here's Will Riker. The kick is good, and the Vikings will level things out at 7 apiece.
Will Riker is the kickoff for the Vikings.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Kevin Pirates, Kevin Pirates. Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Quick throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open, so the incompletion brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Third and 9.
Get it. Cougar 19.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's got a man, it's McLaurin. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 27
They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Forced out wide. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed. So give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. It's up and through. And the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
Here we go, set.
To throw is McCarthy. In trouble, and down he goes. The Michigan man, David Ojabo. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Deron Payne. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up third and long. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And that'll set up fourth down. Here's the punter now, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. Complete. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 27.
Quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
The air again is Daniels. Flush to his right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Commanders going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Throw here down the field will fall. Incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. 14 on the pickup. It'll be a Vikings first down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Forced out left. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He'll go right and find his running back. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That one caught by Hawkinson. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Okay, ready?
2nd down and 3.
Let's go.
To throw, it's McCarthy. That's caught once again by Hawkinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down, Minnesota.
He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Daniels now on first down. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play action now. It's McCarthy. A throw on the run is complete. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. So from the 39. They come up on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Jones. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
And that is just a bad time for a mental mistake. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's 4th down. You know where the marker is. You've got to make that catch and keep this drive alive.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. Going for it all. Oh, he thought he had a man across the field, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Washington. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The tight end wide open in the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's a run, and it's Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Aaron Jones that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. They get 19 on that pass play. 1st down, Minnesota.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. It's going to be third. They need 1. Try and run for the first down with Jones. And I don't know. I'm not sure he got there. I think they're going to mark him short. And now it is 4th down.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. But I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
And he's going to have this one up near the 28. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver, they get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one, a gain of 18. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. 18 yards on the connection. First down, Washington.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing is Daniel. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 21. good for a Commanders first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing again, Daniel. That one, take it in. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Washington. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. On the move left. Now he'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Right side, and is brought in by Felton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 21 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Dorrance Armstrong. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup.
The blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz planned for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack.
And this one caught along the sideline, they say already out of bounds. Wow. The throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, so it'll be no catch and 2nd down. Going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
It is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And the Vikings are going to get the football at their own 23.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time, and it'll be 2nd down.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
23 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Minnesota.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 15. 1st down, Vikings.
To the air once more is McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
Vikings, 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings 1st down.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And he will score! Game on! Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Will Reichard now on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings back within 7. It's 24-17. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock to the stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Moving to his right. That is caught! And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for
That
Washington.
pickup, good for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Look in the middle, and it's complete to Felton. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They gain 18 yards on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First down, Minnesota.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Open man, downfield, it's Hawkinson. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. One time out at their disposal, but the more pressing need, have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. Gonna look to throw again. That'll be swung out wide to Jones.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throwing again is McCarthy. That's hauled in at 2. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Reichert now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Vikings will cut the deficit to 7.
Commanders 31, Vikings 24. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. For the defense, that should do it.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. So it's a win here for the Commanders. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one.